begin by thanking so many people that have been involved in making this symposium possible today. First of all, our sponsors, Rob Hangborn, Craig Weideman, David Sims, 3 vice presidents from undergraduate education, student affairs, and outreach and online learning. They got together as a group a couple of years ago and recognized that we had the potential to really do something wonderful with engaged scholarship. And it's their support and their guidance that has got us where we are today. I'd also like to thank my 2 wonderful colleagues, Janet Connor from Outreach and Barry Bram from Student Affairs. And I am the 3rd on the triad from undergraduate education. And it has been a wonderful journey these past 2 years with my colleagues. I have learned so much about student affairs and about outreach, and we've come together as a collaborative and really worked well and moved the process forward, and I really do thank them for that. I'd really like to thank all of the students who have been involved in helping us move forward, particularly the student leadership. We have a vast number of people working on this initiative, and on many of the committees that we have very strong student representation. And one of the things about working with students is they don't hesitate to ask you to pose the hard questions. And it's really good for us to have strong student representation, because without strong student representation, we aren't going to be able to move forward. I'd like to thank the administration in general. We have had so much support, so much encouragement from all institutes, colleges, departments. It's really been wonderful to be part of that. And I particularly want to thank the staff who has been instrumental in helping us get where we are today. There is so much expertise out there in the staff that we have been able to draw on. It has really propelled us forward. I'd really like to thank the Council. The Council on Engaged Scholarship is the university-wide group that has helped us get towards our goal of providing an engaged scholarship experience for every single student by the year 2020. Now, that's a very large goal, but we're here today to talk about how we can actually do that. And by engaged scholarship, we mean academic out-of-class experiences that complement class learning, such as service learning, undergraduate research, study abroad, etc. The potential is there. We can do this. So I'd like to draw your attention to your order of events. You have a little flyer that you were given when you arrived. And on the first page, it's a welcome. And then there's an agenda at a glance that you can see the order of events for today. At the bottom, there's reference to the resource tables that are outside, and also on the back page, there's some reference to the resource tables. And then we go into bios on each of our very welcome speakers today, our expert panel, and our keynote, Ken O'Donnell, who's with the University of California system, and he's traveled all that way to be with us today. We're very grateful. Welcome, Ken. And then there's a list of faculty panels, student panels, and then if you turn to the final page, at the bottom of the final page, you will see that there are mechanisms for those of you joining us by live stream to be able to pose questions. And we have moderators who will take those questions and, as time allows, pose them to the group. So please don't hesitate to use Twitter. And for those of us that think email is modern technology, the email address is also there as well. So because I am co-chair of the Council on Engaged Scholarship, I have this very nice opportunity to just take a few moments and make a couple of points. The first thing I want to say to you is that the attendance today is absolutely phenomenal. We have over 240 people registered for this symposium. And that is phenomenal for an inaugural symposium that is internal to the university. So thank you all for being here today. The second thing I want to talk about is the unprecedented involvement and enthusiasm that we have had across the board. The chair of the Faculty Senate will be talking about the fact that we have 9 Senate subcommittees working on engaged scholarship. That is unheard of, to have 9 working together on one issue. We also have, on the council, we have 30 representatives from across the complexity of the university. And in addition to that, we have 7 subcommittees. 7 subcommittees, each with a membership of somewhere between 8 and 15, including widespread student representation. All of that passion, all of that enthusiasm dedicated to engaged scholarship. So our potential is absolutely ginormous. We estimate that at least 50% of students are already getting an engaged scholarship experience. Now comes the harder part, the other 50%. But we can do this because so much of it's already in place. All we need to do is put some kind of structure around it, and we can do it. So as you go through the day, somebody made the comment, we should leave our email behind. I would love for you to do that. I'd love for you very, very firmly to put on your engaged scholarship hats for the day. There is brain power here, enormous amounts of brain power, and it's live streamed as well. Think about it. If we could harness this brain power, put our engaged scholarship hats on today, think about how this might fit the strategic plan, how you can take it back to your unit, what it means for you as a student, how your college can get more involved, how you can put it into your teaching, how can it be part of your research, how can you contribute? Put your engaged scholarship hats on and keep them on, and we can do something amazing today. So just to get your appetite even more whetted, we're going to show you a short video that was formulated for the Faculty Senate. Engaged scholarship is a wonderful opportunity for students to take those theories that they learn in the classroom out into the real world and put them into action. A faculty member that embraces engaged scholarship can really benefit from this three-way triad of contributing to their teaching, their research, and their service, and contributing to helping solve real-world issues.
This is an opportunity for us, for faculty, staff, and students to work in a partnership with individuals and communities.
These opportunities to work with communities and real people with real problems is an incredibly valuable learning experience that you really cannot get any other way.
Sustainability isn't a topic that really fits into one college. One of our core learning goals is to put students in a position to see how some sustainability concepts can really change and improve the human condition. And it's about the best learning outcome you could hope for.
In a classroom setting, you only get so much. You're being lectured to, you have to do homework and take tests. You don't get the hands-on experience that you get from a project like this.
It's very much an activity that can help shape the way they see the world, the way they see themselves. It's a life-changing experience.
The Learning Factory is an opportunity for students to work on real-world problems while they're still in the classroom. We partner with industry for students to do senior design projects. We deal with small companies to large companies, everything from improving a manufacturing process to creating a prototype.
Our product weighs 635 pounds, so when you see it, it's very impressive. And to go from the drawings to an actual real working prototype was just, it was amazing.
There are founding families in the Latino community who have their stories to tell. And if we don't get them documented and told, that history is gone.
I think it has been a wonderful opportunity for us to collaborate with Penn State, and also for our community to see that a higher education institution is interested in our culture and our history.
The Kids' Choice Program is a school-home partnership for healthy children. It improves the weight status for overweight children without singling them out in any way. They're just participating in a fun program with their peers. Your teaching can enhance your research can enhance your service to the community, and your service can enhance your teaching and your research. It all weaves together.
The Pittsburgh studio is about connecting students with people in their places. Design, landscape architecture, environmental planning, urban design, architecture, they have a role to play in the inner city.
The Pittsburgh studio provides a really important opportunity for us to create educational experiences for students, while at the same time providing opportunities for communities to take advantage of the research that we do at a land-grant institution.
We do projects that serve as catalysts for reinvestment in the community. Anything that can generate hope in a community, and when you see reinvestment and a pride of place, you'll see just the whole community start to pull together for once.
When Penn State comes to the table and offers to help us figure out several ways to do things, to solve a problem or answer a question, that makes them an important partner.
We work to solve problems related to unemployment, food security, healthcare, and energy.
What makes us different is that all ventures have a for-profit model to get more and more people involved and improve more livelihoods.
We have to think about scalable solutions.
It starts with listening and identifying what the problems are.
You can go to a community and build a greenhouse for them, but there are thousands and thousands of communities like those.
How do we design something that's going to be able to spread throughout Eastern Africa?
All our solutions are market-based. And what's really exciting for us is that this entire model is perfectly self-sustaining.
The solutions are definitely not all engineering-based.
Because the problems we're facing in communities, they're not a single discipline. It requires a holistic solution.
And so you're learning from them at the same time. And you're also having the chance to do research as an undergrad.
They're taking information, testing research designs, and bringing back what they learn from communities to improve their research design. It's just a wonderful example of engaged scholarship.
We need people to believe that this is what universities should be doing. And over time, you kind of build this critical mass of students and faculty, and that's how you kind of change the culture of the campus. If we do it right, the research publications will keep rolling out. But at the end of the day, it's all about impact.
Kanjan mentioned if we do it right, we'll do it right. Before we move forward with the agenda, I would like to just bring up one other point. The Council on Engaged Scholarship, as I mentioned, has 7 subcommittees. And I really want to draw attention to Roxanne Shields. She is the chair of the Conferences and Symposium subcommittee. And her committee were instrumental in providing us with this wonderful day today. So please join me in giving Roxanne and the committee a round of applause for the wonderful work. Also, Roxanne has the very enviable task of keeping us on time today. And in addition, should you require anything, need anything, please don't hesitate to talk with Roxanne, and she'll do her very best to make sure that it happens so that you have a wonderful day. Now I'd like to turn to the main part of the agenda. And it's my distinct pleasure to introduce Penn State's 17th president, Dr. Rodney Erickson. He has been a Penn Stater for more than 3 decades, joining the faculty as an assistant professor in geography in 1977. Previously, Dr. Erickson served as Penn State's executive vice president and provost for 12 years. Although Dr. Erickson has always been modest about his contributions to Penn State, his work has had unparalleled impact on resident instruction, research, service, and the general welfare of faculty and students. He has worked to improve the academic stature of the university and to enhance the success of students. He has promoted various long-term interests like internationalization and academic excellence. He is respected by academic leaders around the country, where he has served on countless task forces and special committees, including chairing the Committee on Institutional Cooperation, which is the academic arm of the Big Ten universities. He was a Fulbright Fellow Research Scholar in the United Kingdom and a Simon Senior Fellow at the University of Manchester. Dr. Erickson grew up on a farm in Wisconsin and went on to earn a bachelor's and master's degrees from the University of Minnesota and a PhD in geography from the University of Washington. He was named an honorary alumnus of Penn State in 2010. Dr. Erickson remains true to his roots, however, and maintains a small farm outside of State College. Although a little bird told me that most of his farm work actually occurs at night now. Quite unusual for a president, I would add. Please join me in welcoming the 17th president of the Pennsylvania State University, Dr. Rodney Erickson.